Oh my god, Mom, look, it's the new, whatever console. To me, I think it's a little bit too expensive for us. Shut up, Mom, I want it.
Okay, before you go to the comments angrily saying that I am a Nintendo hater, wait until the end of the video. I do like the Nintendo Switch 2. A few days ago, Nintendo finally presented the Nintendo Switch 2 that they announced in January, and it looks pretty good to be honest. New magnets to attach to the main console, a better screen with 120 frames per second refresh, new and better Joy-Cons, and some new features that look fun and interesting. So far, we know that Nintendo doesn't want to get involved in the hyper-realism battle that the competitors are. And they are going to offer the same looking games, but with better illumination, better textures, and a higher frame rate. And I think that it is a good decision. At the end, Nintendo has its own public, and they know what they want. But here's my issue. Let's start talking about the prices. The console is going to be 470 euros, and I'm not surprised. I think it's a little bit expensive, but I don't think that it's going to be much of an entry barrier to the market, since most of the competitor have prices like that. But the games are my issue, so let's do a recap. The prices have been rising over time as they are more expensive to make, which is understandable. When I was a kid, a new game would usually cost around 50 to 60 euros. I actually never got to play a new game because it was too expensive for my family, and they thought it was useless to buy them at that price. So I always waited for the prices to go down, but not Nintendo. Nintendo usually doesn't like the idea of cutting prices on their games, even if the game came out 5 years ago. And again, this is okay. It's a business in their way, but now their games are expected to be at least 80 euros for the digital edition, or 90 if you want the physical version. This is going to be the new standard in the industry, and that is objectively expensive. The new Mario Kart looks awesome, I'm not going to lie. It is indeed a step in the right direction. And I'm curious about this open world concept. However, knowing that Nintendo usually doesn't lower their prices over time, this is going to be an issue for some people. Yes, video games have always been an expensive hobby, but as prices increase, many countries do not see their salaries grow over time, and the inflation rate is wild. Now, I'm 99% sure that this is going to be the new standard for video games, costing 80 to 90 euros just for the base game. This industry is expensive enough in my opinion, and I wouldn't be surprised when GTA 6 ends up costing 100 euros or even more. Still, the console looks amazing, and I'm sure it's going to be a good competitor in the market. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about the new prices and the console. See you soon, random internet brother.